Russell Wilson out here stealing. Russell Wilson. What, Bill, you got it back, Blair? You download it from the flash. This dumbass nigga pissing me off. Nigga just fucking search. Ask 5 times after we search. It's on Reddit. Nigga search. Damn.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only you find a way to win. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 17th-ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Might be calling a hot route. Smith wants to throw. Sure hands, it's Cooper. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Looking left. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped him at the 41.
Hey, Sam, I can
that's a
unmute you
big
now. You ain't
pickup of
stressing no
15.
more.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
My boy over there going through it. You
Open
got
the
it back.
drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Wants to go up top on
Oh,
first
you
down.
can get it back.
Fires it incomplete. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Makes the grab. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the running back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Bringing the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He might want another play. Tight end now in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Cooper. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And the Mustangs are on the move. Quarterback may change this route. They want to throw it. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Here we go, here we go. Smith wants to throw. A little release to the back. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
It's now 4th and goal.
That nigga quick on his feet, ain't
Music no! Music no! Stands! Shadow! The offense changing the play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
7, SMU 0.
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here.
Timeout, SMU.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, as a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of this matchup somewhere else.
Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
Good jump shot. What it is.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. He's looking deep. Makes the grab at the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. Junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They didn't get much much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block.
Yeah, he probably
this guy
be
can
on
do it
for
all.
his stuff.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Denson. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you're
He's
making a
on
positive
at 5. We got that quarter opened
quarterback,
up.
nice job
That's the
buying
big
time,
college
trying to
league
throw the
out,
football
man.
downfield,
These
nothing
other
there,
leagues
so
ain't got that
instead of
much
throwing
out.
it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Defense looks as if it's coming. Back to throw, it's Denson. Buys a little time with his feet. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that.
Coming out, goddamn.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. He'll pitch it.
Hey, good fucking play, bro.
Got the first down and more. Just steamrolling the defense. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
He slings it deep to the left.
How do you nigga know them?
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option.
Blow it up.
They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
Blow it up. Niggas. Yo, what's up? Yeah. Yep, mine been cutting up. Yeah, it's the game. Hey, I didn't quit trying. Bet. All right.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. The Mustangs will try to pick it up on fourth down.
You played with him before.
He'll
Eating him
try to
probably
throw
is, but
and
his
pick up
shit
the
ain't
first
working
down.
like mine.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown Mustangs. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
I thought I was tripping.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit.
It's
Now,
how Lokenham been playing and Beast can't
they're
play.
wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. Creates a little room. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down coming up. Trying play action. Took a shot as he threw. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding.
Ten-second runoff.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Denson. Stands in and takes the hit. And they want it on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick 6, but he needs to be more accurate.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Wide receiver going in motion. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough. First down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. What just happened there? He spiked the ball on second down. I have no idea why.
Third down coming up.
And the Mustangs lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. The Mustangs want to move quickly. The give to the tailback. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Dropping back, it's Denson. Looking deep. And it's caught inside the 15.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Quarterback will keep it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Line is set on third down. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Extending the play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Pushes for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Unleashes to the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to them.
All kinds of room to the right. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further.
Let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Slithers into space. Turning it on. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want to run it left here. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And they may have caught the defense napping there a little bit, David, maybe expecting pass on that 3rd down, but because of the back's effort now, fresh set of downs.
And it's so nice to have a guy that you can give the football on these 3rd down situations and feel confident you're going to continue to move the sticks.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And that should be enough for 1st down.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30